Alright guys, so here's another potential big airdrop for you, in which they have raised 80 million USD in a round that is led by Blockchain Capital and Stratos Technologies. And not only that, they have already launched their own wallet can be used for doing some testnet tasks. Wow. So if you want to know what is this project in which I am speculating that they're going to have a big potential airdrop in the future, well, keep watching.
Got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if you ignite me. A road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more, freedom from the source.
So GM everyone, this is Nomad Fury. So before we begin, kindly acknowledge a disclaimer that I have right here in this video and in the description, as this is only intended for educational and informative purposes, just to be fair and transparent to all. So I am not promoting any financial or investment advice. And of course, the statements that I have right here in this video are just speculations. So there are no promises or guarantees here if there is going to be a big airdrop by this project. And speaking of the project that I am going to share to you, it's what we call the Fuel Labs. So I am going to share more about their project, especially some of its notable resource links and how to do the testnet task and maximize your chances to be part of this big potential airdrop by the Fuel Labs. So without further ado, it's time to get to work. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about, the Fuel Network. So just simply head over to Fuel.network. So they are going to be the world's fastest modular execution layer, in which they are delivering maximum security and the highest flexible throughput. So you could experience them right here, guys, in which I am going to show you on how are we going to use their platform while doing the testnet task. And we could also read their documentation right here, guys. And of course, you could see the definition about Fuel. So it's all about the fastest execution layer for modular blockchains, and they also have the maximum security and highest flexible throughput. So they have the parallel transaction execution, the Fuel virtual machine, or Fuel VM in short, and the Sway language. So you could see the definition of why modular execution. So it's a blockchain like no other layer 1 or layer 2, in which they're composed of monolithic blockchains and modular execution layers. And here are their supporters, guys, okay? Including Blockchain Capital and Stratos, in which they're leading the fundraising of 80 million USD for the Fuel Labs. So if you want to be a contributor, so you could explore your positions and the other resource links right here, guys, okay? And speaking of the Fuel Labs, who have successfully raised more than $80 million. So here's the one, guys. So it's coming from the block.co. So it says, and I quote, Fuel Labs raises 80 million USD for modular execution layer touting superior speed. So it was published last September 6 of 2022. So you could see that in a round led by the Blockchain Capital and Stratos Technologies, so they have successfully raised 80 million USD, or even more than that. So they're hoping to offer the best developer experience in blockchain with its modular execution layer. So you could read more information right here, guys. Okay, so I provided the source links right here in the video description, especially this one. Now, here's what we have been waiting for. So it's time for us to do this tested task and maximize our chances to be part of this big potential airdrop. So once again, I'm just only saying potential, which is just a speculation. So we're not offering any promises or guarantees here. And it's totally up to you if you want to take part of it or not, okay? So in other words, stay safe and participate at your own risk. And of course, guys, to get started, you need to install the Fuel wallet, okay? So all you need to do is to add it as a browser extension. So just like the same other EVM compatible wallets out there, you just need to create your wallet, save your seed phrases offline, write it on a piece of paper or notebook, and keep it somewhere safe. And then set the password of your wallet and make sure that you should write it down as well for you not to lose it, okay? So I've already added as an extension, and this is how it looks like, guys. Okay. The question is, where would I be getting all of these testnet tokens, like the Ethereum, the DAI, and the S-Ether? So this is where I am going to share some of the testnet tasks for you to start interacting on their platform. So by the way, we are interacting in a testnet, so there's no real money involved here in the Fuel wallet, okay? So, okay guys, so this is the faucet of the Fuel network. So all you have to do is to copy the wallet address of our Fuel wallet, and then you just have to check I'm not a robot, and then just click give me Ether, okay? So for instance, I've just requested, so it says test Ether sent to the wallet, and you could see right here in the Fuel Explorer to verify it, okay? So as I have checked earlier, I have 0.49 something. Now I have 0.99. So it means to say that once every 24 hours, you can use their faucet and gain 0.5 Ethereum under the Fuel testnet. Now it's time for us to do the testnet tasks. So if this is your first time in doing the SwaySwap, it's really easy. So make sure that you have installed your Fuel wallet, and once you do that, you just have to connect and then use their faucets. And then you just have to add your assets, mint assets, and then just click done. It's very easy. But of course, I've already done that, so I'm going to show it to you. So this is how it looks like. Now, you see right here, guys, we only have two cryptos here, which is the S-Ether and the DAI. I don't need to explain how the swapping works, okay? You can just simply swap this vice versa if you wanted to. But I highly suggest that if you want to maximize your chances in getting a big potential airdrop, so we just don't do swap one time and hoping that a big rain will come. We don't do that. So maybe we do like a few transactions per week, whether if we do this swapping or if we add some liquidity in the pool. So let's say I'm going to swap 50 DAI. This is how it looks like, guys. Okay, so that's 0.034. So I swap. All right. So this is how it looks like to approve the transaction. So it says confirm before approving. Carefully check if all the details in your transaction are correct. And you see the transaction fee, and then just click approve. Okay, so it says swap made successfully. So you see the balances are updated. Now it's time to go to the pool. So I don't have any liquidity positions yet. So if we add some liquidity, so for example, let's say I want to do like 0.10 S-Ether to add some liquidity. Now, if I want to do this, add the liquidity. So it pops up like this. Carefully check everything and then just approve. Okay, so this is my liquidity positions. You know, it's really simple, fast, and easy, in setting up our liquidity pool. But if you want to remove it, let's say we do the max and we remove the liquidity. So again, we just have to approve. Here we go. You see the liquidity is finally removed. So we just need to have some consistent activity, not just one time, okay? Because I know that most of these platforms, before they're going to launch the mainnet, they are actually checking the real users and not those one-time users only, This is just my own speculation to maximize our chances in getting a big potential airdrop here in the Fuel Labs. So right here in the SwaySwap, either we do some swapping or adding or remove liquidity, maybe a few times per week. Well, that could give us better chances. But once again, this is just speculation. And another platform that I am going to show to you guys for doing the testnet task is what we call the AllSpark. So this is a trading platform. So I don't need to explain how everything works here. So you just need to connect your wallet and then you just have to set your buy and sell order here, okay? So yep, I don't need to explain how to do it because this is already common if you're already into trading. This is just a tested version. And also they have a faucet as well, okay? So if this is your first time, guys, the mint function will be enabled. So make sure that you have availed all of them, okay? But just one at a time and not simultaneously, okay? And also, there are other platforms that you can interact to participate in their testnet activity. This is what we call the fuel.build. So we fuel our ambitions. You can see there are so many platforms here under the Fuel network that you can participate. Okay, so feel free to check them out. So I don't need to go one by one. I'm just only sharing some common ones like the SwaySwap and the Spark trading platform, in which it's a central limit order book. So once again, for you to maximize your chances in getting a big potential airdrop right here on the Fuel Labs, well, just don't do this one time. Do it consistently, maybe a few times a week. So there you have it, guys. At least I have shared to you regarding Fuel Network along with its features, especially on how to qualify and maximize your chances in getting a big potential airdrop by Fuel Network by doing this testnet task and so much more. So if you want more details, I provided all the resource links right here on my video description. So I would really appreciate some honest feedback from you guys regarding the Fuel Labs, whether if it's positive or negative, or you have some questions or concerns that were not answered right here in this video. You just leave them right here in the comment section and I would try my very best to answer them for you. But I would highly suggest that you should head over to their official social media channels and stay in touch with their real admins and mods to potentially answer your queries. And if you think that this video is quite helpful and valuable to you, kindly do not hesitate or think twice in sharing this to your friends out there, especially those who are so enthusiastic regarding airdrops, testnets, DeFi, and so much more. So I do have a question for you. Did you enjoy watching this video? Has this video helped you a lot and gives value in any way? And what do you think about it? Just let me know right here in the comment section. So once again, this is Nomad Fury and I'll see you all on my next video.